All right, so here we are with our second official review. We came to Buffalo Wild Wings here in Port Arthur, Texas.
Our lighting is not professional. So.
It's the lighting in the car. It's what we got, you know.
No. Okay.
Anyway, so we met a group of co-workers here at Buffalo Wild Wings tonight to have dinner, an 8-top to be exact.
Wings and a drink.
Wings and a drink. And again, I hate to be negative Nancy on our second review, but it was less than perfection on Buffalo Wild Wings' part. So I guess I'll go through our orders and our experience. So we use the Buffalo Wild Wings rewards app. I have some points built up. However, tonight being Thursday, it's buy one get one boneless, which is what she eats. I eat traditional. That's what I prefer. We had a friend join us that we were taking care of, and she also eats traditional, so the points didn't make sense for us, so I just accrued it for next time. Anyhow, I got 15 traditional, a couple of different sauces. They were okay, a little overcooked per se, but you know, mass cooked food, it's hard to avoid.
And a busy night.
They were busy. First off, we asked for a table for 10. And they acted like that was going to be a big deal to be able to accommodate us. There was empty tables around us that we could have grabbed and pulled and slid next to, being the customer's always right. We all are refinery workers. We all spend money. We tip well, but they didn't want to accommodate 10 people. They said we could go sit outside, or they also said we could sit in the bar area.
On the establishment's part.
Yes, that is crappy on their part for not accommodating us.
It is because one, as I say, is my golden thumb is you might complain and like person A don't care, and then you could complain and person B, manager or assistant manager, may not care. But if you go up the wheel enough, like somebody's going to care somewhere, because that affects their bonuses. It affects their numbers of whatever business it is. It does not matter. And the fact that there was 3 managers here, what were their names?
Dawn, Marie, and Jeff, was it?
David.
Dawn, Marie, and David. So my meal was okay. She ordered 10 boneless, buy one get one, so she got 20. 3 different sauces. Brought them to the table. They were dry as all get out. It might as well be in the Sahara Desert.
So you could tell by looking at them visually that they had been under the heat lamp for a while. And then the sauce, they were not tossed in the sauce as they advertise, and as most places or most Buffalo Wild Wings serves them. I very rarely have that issue where they come out the way that they did tonight, and this was really bad because they were dry, and then they were also dry from the heat lamp dry. So
lack of sauce and overcooked per se. My nephew, who was also at the table, had the same issue. His was a little saucier, but also dry. We notified our server, Garrett. Garrett did a great job serving us. He did the best he could. He got us our drinks. He got us our food as fast as he could. He's leaving Buffalo Wild Wings. I hope he has a long and lucrative career elsewhere, because this place failed him. But he brought it to his manager's attention. His manager said, well, what do you want me to do about it? Marie. She said. Marie said, well, what do you want me to do about it? Well, I mean, how about cook some quality food? That might be the number one option.
Or you could eat it if you think that it's perfectly fine and tasty, you know.
Apparently they sent half the kitchen staff home early this morning because they were on their phones and they shouldn't have been or something, and the managers are back there cooking, which is sad because the managers couldn't even cook it right. They cooked some trash. Cooked it, mass-produced, had it above the fryer, the heat, dried everything out, and then they just slathered some sauce on it saying, hey, here, eat this. And it was terrible.
But the sauce wasn't slathered, though. It was not even covered half at best. It was almost like the sauce had dried up with the dried up chicken boneless wing batter. It was really bad. Like taking the fork to cut, because I cut the boneless wings in half, you would have thought that I was applying pressure to get it. That's how hard it was. It was stiff. But after he went to amend it, it come back the second time the same way. And by that point, because everybody else was done with their food, and we have to be up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work, it was at that point, okay, just never mind. I've already eaten some cold french fries and some celery, and you can just take it off the menu, off of our ticket, because I'm not going to eat it. I don't want to take it tomorrow, which was my idea behind getting so many wings. I was going to have some for dinner and some for lunch tomorrow. But one of the things too that bothered me, aside from them not correcting it, was that out of 3 managers being on site, not one of them cared to even come and ask and or address the table, try to explain the situation about being short-staffed. Like nothing. Instead, they're the only one who gave a response. Her response was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about it? In my words. Like, that's how I took what she said.
I'm not 100% sure they even cooked her a fresh set of wings and didn't just take her wings, try to put some more sauce on them and send them back to the table.
And as he stated, it was a table of refinery workers. We're all on a turnaround, so we all end up drinking. We all end up having pretty big tabs, and everybody leaves a nice tip. So you would think, especially, again, and it was not the server's fault, but the managers, they noticed that. We're all in our work clothes, and it wasn't just us. There was a lot of people here tonight in their work clothes. There's lots of refiners around here that they would have cared enough about their business and their servers receiving, a good tip or whatever, about fixing any kind of issue like that, because I wanted the wings. I suggested coming here tonight. I was craving it, and I would have been very happy if they'd have been like, we'll make some new ones, send it. But it was like they tried to slap duct tape on it and serve it back to me, and it was bogus bullshit. And after that, everybody was done. I didn't have an appetite. So I'm very disappointed in 8845 Memorial Boulevard, Suite 100, Port Arthur, Texas, 77640. Buffalo Wild Wings.
A classic case of they push harder than they pull. The managers in the kitchen, they can't put out quality food at the same pace they expect their workers to after they send them home. It's terrible. It's terrible. Hate that. Love Buffalo Wild Wings.
I love Buffalo Wild
Nothing
Wings.
against the company, just this particular location.
Garlic Parmesan, mango habanero. Yes. But not here.
This particular night was not a good night for a table of 8 of us. So that's our second review. Like and subscribe if you like it. Please leave comments if there's any suggestions of anywhere you'd like us to go.
We got more stuff coming your way.
We would love to have a request and go experience things that you guys would like and review for you. Hope you enjoyed the review. See you next time. This is Blue Collar Couple signing off. Barbie and the Brute.